Hey, it's Coach Josh, and today's video is going to be about how you can build muscle while you're burning fat or losing weight. And it's not that complicated, but it's one of those issues of trying softer versus trying harder. So today we're going to talk about trying softer in terms of fitness and strength training and building muscle, so that when you're on your fat loss diet, you keep the muscle that you have. You might even build some new muscle that you didn't have before, but you got to learn some new tricks. And having worked with people in the performance athletics realm, whether it's powerlifting or roller derby or basketball or football, you always want to work smarter in the gym and not harder, because you want to save the high effort stuff for the sport specific training that you're inevitably going to do. But when it comes to fat loss, you have a couple of extra constraints. If you're on a calorie restricted diet that's high in protein, and first of all, if you're not doing that and you're on fat loss diets, then stop watching this video, change your amount of protein that you're eating, and cut the calories. Now, what we want to also do is we want to create goals that are not weight training specific, meaning I'm not trying to get a PR in the squat if I'm trying to lose weight. Instead, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to want to create some time under tension goals and make it so that I have to work smarter in the gym to build muscle without taxing the nervous system quite as much. To do that, we're going to use the Anderson squat. So if you've been lifting weights, this is an example of how I would help myself or another client build muscle while on a fat loss diet. So we're eating lean, we're still doing strength training because we want to keep the muscle we have, and I'm going to set up the safeties on the squat rack to make my hips have to drop past a certain level. And when I do that, I'm going to expand the range of motion. So it's not just parallel, I actually want to dip down below parallel and really open up that hip to a new range of motion. That's going to force me to be in the squat for longer, and it's going to stretch the glutes and the hamstrings and the quads at the same time. So the Anderson squat, I'm going to do a back squat, no thumbs because I'm old school, starting strength style. I'm going to squat the bar off the rack. I'm going to take one step back. I'm going to drop down, and I'm not going to stop until I set the bar on the safety, and then I'm going to stand up. Come back down again, tap, stand up. Come back down again, seek that bottom bracket, stand up. You might find that you have to drop the weight in order to do that squat well. That's okay. As you're staying hungry and losing weight, you're going to find that the weight will drop anyway. So this allows you to stay focused on the technique, on the range of motion, and the time under tension, protecting that joint, building muscle, burning fat, and helping you bring forth the warrior within.